how are you? My name is Shane. I come from Tralee. Tralee, where I grew up, was a bit rough. To give you an idea of what it was like, my neighbor's dog's name was Provo, which is short for Provisional IRA, which is a very wholesome name for a family pet, named after a paramilitary terrorist organization. Here's my dog, Provo, my cat, Al-Qaeda, and my hamster, the Unabomber. And I live in Portobello now. Things are looking up. People walk their dogs and the dogs are wearing clothes. If you say, whose idea was this? I don't think it was the dogs. Bailey, the cockapoo, didn't hop up out of his doghouse bed one day and run over to the doghouse window and go, ooh, looks like a day for a windbreaker. Better get my hat. No, it's the people are dressing their dogs up with clothes. And dogs don't need coats. Dogs already have coats. Putting a coat on a coat is like putting skin on our skin. People are walking their dogs around in some weird Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill, canine serial killer fantasy. I don't get it. And when I was young, you never saw anyone walking a dog with clothes. In fact, if you saw someone and they were dressing their dogs up in clothes, it was a sign of serious mental illness. You were like, hey, Mom, look, there's a woman walking a dog with clothes on. And she'd go, stay back. That's Mad Mary's dog. Don't go over there, you'll get bitten. And not by the dog. You know what happened to Mary, Shane? My mother is, you know what happened to her, Shane? Too intelligent. Too smart, she couldn't handle it, you know? Don't worry, you never have to worry about that, Shane. I went to school with her, you know, she was normal, but that's my mother's big theory. Like, you could be driving down the road and you'd see a man with an underpants on his head throwing sausages at a bus. And she'd go, you know, he's actually very smart. God, did honors maths in his leaving cert. That's how feared intelligence is where I'm from. Let's say you're doing a cryptic crossword and they're like, oh, sorcery! And you're like, oh, sorcery, 6 down, thank you very much. It was But listen, Provo, he never wore a fucking jacket. He used to wear a balaclava. And he had a Northern Ireland accent. He went, bark. No, that's just that's silly, that's stupid, that's too stupid. I feel worse for you clapping at that than I did for writing the fucking thing. That's awful. But listen, I'm mentally ill, right? I am. I'm very mentally ill. I have anxiety and depression, the classics. Where's my sausage? What? Listen, that's for the 12 o'clock show. You gotta pay extra for that. That's when the sausage comes out. Well, anyway, I am mentally ill. I'm on antidepressants. Anyone here on antidepressants? Jesus, sounds like it. Maybe you should go down a peg, cut back a bit. I'm on antidepressants and they're great, but there are side effects, you know. I always wonder why they put the side effects in them in the first place. Kind of a stupid idea was that. Like, hey, we have this magic tablet here that makes people not want to die. Why don't we throw impotence in as well? Just give it a bit of pizzazz, you know, just jazz it up a bit. And it works. She laughs, then I laugh, we get on a big roll, we have a great time. I'll tell you what it's like having 2 separate illnesses at the same time. All right, it's anxiety and depression. Back when I was in Tralee, like years ago, when I was heavily non-medicated, all right, I used to be lying in my bed going like this at 4 o'clock in the morning, depressed. Ah! I hate myself so fucking much. I hope I left the front door unlocked. And some mad bastard with an axe comes in and just fucking chops me up into little pieces. And then the anxiety kicks in. You're like, oh shit, I better go and make sure I lock the door. Run out and check it. It's locked. It's locked. Don't kill me, truly X-Man that I just made up 4 minutes ago. Anyway, listen, I'm finished. So, thanks.